Sydney and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here, and if you are, make sure you click that big ol', well not, it's really like not that big, but that red button and click the little bell right next to it so you get notified when I upload, and also give this video a big thumbs up because it helps me out and it supports me, so thank you for that. Anyways, for this video it is going to be my last and final ASU Q&A video. I've done a couple of these. I just like have all kinds of ASU related videos, and I have a whole playlist on my channel titled College, so you could find all of those ASU videos in there, but this is my last and final ASU Q&A. I'm not going to be doing one after this because I just graduated. It forks up. I'm wearing my ASU shirt as well because like I thought it was like really fitting. Anyways, let's roll the intro and get right into this because there's a lot of questions. So as I said before, I just graduated. I actually, on the day that I'm filming this, I graduated 2 days ago, and I also just uploaded my final like college reflection, just reflecting on the entire year. There's also some footage of my graduation, like some vlog footage thrown in there as well, so I'll leave that linked down below for you guys to check out. But we're just gonna hop right into the Q&A because I always babble like this, literally what I'm doing right now in Q&As. So I'm gonna answer all these questions as concisely and short as possible, yet still giving you the answer, but I'm going to not allow myself to ramble for each question so that I can answer as many as I can. Also, I just got all of these questions from my Instagram. I did like an Instagram story poll, so if you guys ever do want to participate in a Q&A, make sure you follow me on Instagram. How do you move past the phase of feeling lost and not knowing what you want to do? I don't think you ever really move past that phase throughout your life. I mean, 4 months ago, I thought I knew exactly what I wanted. I was like, I'm gonna be doing this right after graduation. And then literally a month ago, I completely changed my mind. And now I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. So I feel like it comes in waves and you never fully move past it. And if you do, that means you're in your dream job and just you're the happiest person in the world. And like, good for you, because as of right now, I'm jealous. So kind of similar, how do you deal with the uncertainties of what the future holds after graduation? Again, you kind of just gotta go with the flow. I mean, I could do a whole nother video about this. So like me, for example, I decided a month ago that I'm not gonna become full-time with the corporate job that I'm working at right now. I'm gonna stay part-time with them because I really wanna focus on my YouTube channel. So, I mean, like 4 months ago, I was like, oh my gosh, like I already have a full-time job after school, yada yada. And then I just kind of changed my mind because I knew that I would be happier doing this. And so now I have a bunch of uncertainty and I'm applying like to other jobs so I can still like live and make money. So I'm like back again having like 3 jobs, which is, it's fine, I'm fine. But just like the support of your friends and family, make sure you're applying everywhere if it's jobs that you're concerned and that's what's bringing the uncertainty. But yeah, just really having the support of your friends and family is so essential, because if I didn't have them cheering me on, even though I'm deciding not to go into the corporate world like a lot of people do after graduation, that's like helped me so much. Best themed frat party. Oh, I don't know. There was a 90s themed pie cap party that I like distinctly remember, and it was fun because it was just like 90s themed, so I don't know, I just really liked that. Yeah, that's probably the one that like stands out to me the most off the top of my head. Favorite drunk memory? Don't have one because like I don't remember. Just kidding, I have a lot of good memories of frat parties and all that stuff, and college is fun, college is exciting. Overall full experience of ASU, I just made a video about that I mentioned earlier, so the link will be in the description to check that out. Plans beyond ASU. So as I kind of mentioned before, I decided to not go full-time with the corporate job I'm at right now, and I'm going to stay part-time with them, and I'm going to focus on this, on my YouTube channel. And I also have some other part-time jobs just to, you know, keep me afloat so I can like afford rent and everything. But my overall goal is to be a full-time YouTuber by 2020. So like January. So like that's coming up. If you could go back, would you still choose ASU and why? Yeah, I think I would. As I mentioned in the video I just posted, I don't have a single regret about ASU. I feel so happy here. These past 4 years were just incredible, and I don't regret my decision coming here whatsoever. Are the parties huge at ASU? They are. I haven't been to like a frat party since I turned 21, but the parties are very big. They get busted pretty easily, but no one ever gets like tickets unless you're obnoxiously sloppy drunk. Like minor tickets, like MICs. When the police like bust the parties, they just have everybody get home safely in Ubers, which is like cool of like the cops, I guess. Yeah, but they get pretty rowdy. Broad, but what's the best part about ASU? I think the best part is probably that it is such a big school with so many people and opportunities. Opportunities to build connections and network, but also opportunities to really find your niche and find like your friend group, whether you join a club or like a Greek organization, like whatever it may be. There's just so many people and opportunities because it's huge. The school is huge. Are you nervous to graduate and become a real adult? I wasn't nervous to actually graduate, but becoming an adult, I already had like maybe my 5th mini panic attack in the car on my way to work this morning. So yeah, I'm not ready for that life just yet, but like it's here. I'm an adult. Hello, hi. Overall experience, was it hard being out of state? It was hard in the beginning being out of state, and I've mentioned this in a video before, but I was the only person from like my school and my area in my town going to Arizona State, so like I literally had no one. I was like lone wolf. But then joining Greek life helped me make so many friends so quickly because it starts off like right at the beginning of your freshman semester, so that really helped me when I was like totally lost in everything. But then it just like picked up really easily from there. I had a lot of like moments where it was really hard and I was really homesick. I still get homesick all of the time. Yeah, joining an organization made it a lot easier. So if you're out of state, no matter where you go, definitely join some kind of organization on your campus to make it easier for you and make friends. What is your studying type and schedule? I'm not sure if I'm going to answer this like how you mean, but I am a night owl. I would always study, do homework and everything at night. So literally I would head to the library on campus at like 7 o'clock at night, get Starbucks with like 2 extra shots of espresso and just like do a ton of homework and studying essays, whatever it was, until like 2 in the morning. And then I would go home. I don't know why I'm like that. Like comment below if you're a night owl too, but I just can't focus in the middle of the day. What are sororities really like? I actually want to answer this in an upcoming video. Don't know when I'll record it, but I want to do an entire video about sororities, why I dropped mine, and everything, because yeah, I could go on and on. Would you recommend working a job in college or just focusing on school? That's a really good question. Honestly, I had friends in school who just focused on their schoolwork, didn't have a job, like their parents supported them as long as they like focused on class and everything. And then I have friends that are like myself who worked a part-time job, maybe multiple part-time jobs like me, throughout school on top of classes. So I think it just depends on your situation, if your parents are willing to support you throughout school if you don't work a job, or if your parents want you to start supporting yourself. Did you ever think about dropping out? I'll be 1000% honest. I did at one point. I went through a really rough patch my junior year. I had a lot of stuff in my personal life that was happening, and I straight up wanted to just like give up. Like I was so depressed. I was the worst like version of myself ever. I was just like really depressed, and I wanted to drop out of school and just go back home and just be a vegetable. But deep down I was like, why would I do that? Like I just need to get the help that I need and then like pick myself back up. And that's what I did. So I never did drop out, but I did think about it. I thought about it. Did you ever have to retake any classes / fail any classes? Nope. Is it expensive living there? In Arizona in general, I assume. That's what you mean. But no, actually Arizona, the cost of living is really cheap here, which was also an incentive of moving to Arizona versus in Illinois. It's really expensive to live in Illinois. So that's why I'm like sticking around in Arizona too, because it's really cheap to live here. So like, it's not a bad place. Least favorite thing about ASU. This might sound very insecure of me, but like, I am an insecure person sometimes, so like, don't blame me because I'm just human, you know? But my least favorite thing about ASU is just how like freaking pretty everyone is. It puts so much pressure on you, especially as a girl, like in college. Like, there already is pressure for college girls, like, oh, you need to be so hot and like so sexy because you're a college girl and everything, you know? But everyone at ASU is so hot, and so it puts so much pressure to be just as hot as everyone else, and everyone is just so extra and looks good all of the time. I'm like, why isn't this like the Midwest where I'm from, where everyone just wears extra large t-shirts with like Nike shorts underneath and like calls it a day, you know? Like, everyone looks so good all the time, and I'm like, I can't do that all the time. So eventually I just kind of was accepted that like, I don't have to fit in with all these beautiful people all the time, and I can be my true scummy self and wear sweatpants and look like crap if I wanted to. So that's some personal growth right there, if I do say so for myself. Why did you drop your sorority? All good if you don't want to answer this. I actually am going to make a whole separate video, like I've mentioned before, about that. What did you major in and why? So I majored in communication and I got a certificate in sales and marketing. I really liked just normal human communication because it covers such a broad spectrum of little individual specialties, and so that's also why I got my certificate in sales and marketing, because I knew I wanted to go into more like social media marketing and like influencer marketing, because like, hello, this is what I like to do. So that's why I got all my education in that kind of realm. You seem to love Greek life at first, so what changed? It's so interesting how you guys like notice those little things. But yeah, I did love Greek life. It was amazing. It was awesome. It was all rainbows and butterflies. And then there was just some like really mean girls who just like really ruined it for me. Are you sad because college is over or excited for your new adventure? It is very bittersweet, actually. That's like a really good question. Yeah, I'm sad that it's over, just for the sole fact that I won't be around all my friends 24/7, because like college, you literally are surrounded by your friends all the time, and it's such a great feeling, especially when you like do have like amazing friends, and you guys will find amazing friends if you're watching this going into college. But also, it's just, you know, the chapter's closing. I'm just so excited for the next 5-10 years of my life, because there's just so many things that are going to be happening, and I'm just like really excited for this next chapter in my life. Did ASU help you find your internship and current job? So ASU, like the school itself, through their kind of organizations and tools they have to like help their students get jobs and internships, I didn't use any of that to find my like jobs and internships throughout college and like now. I actually just used it through connections and networking, but I guess you could say that ASU did bring me some of those jobs and internships, because if I didn't go to ASU, I wouldn't have met those people, you know, so then I wouldn't have that network. Yeah, so I don't know if that helps answer your question. Was it a hard adjustment leaving home? McHenry, not Chicago. Yeah, it was really hard adjusting, just kind of the culture shock. McHenry, the town I'm from, it's a really small town in the northwest suburbs of Chicago. It's very country and like very different, and just growing up there my entire life and then going to a completely different side of the country, like it was a little bit of a culture shock. It was weird adjusting for a while. Did you decorate your cap? If so, what did you do? If not, how come? I actually didn't decorate my cap, and I didn't just because I simply didn't know what I was gonna put on it, and I was kind of lazy. Is it true that U of A is the better school? No, that is absolutely false. No pity for the kitty. Did being in a sorority prevent you from making friends outside of Greek life? Not at all. The only thing that would be preventing you is yourself. From making friends outside of Greek life, I feel like that's really weird if you like refuse or like don't want to make friends outside of Greek life. I mean, Greek life is very strict, but in no way, shape, or form should they be telling you who to and to not be friends with. That's a little messed up. So no, I have friends in Greek life, not in Greek life, all around. How common are parties? Like every day, and what are they like? Parties are pretty common. I mean, at least when I was a freshman, like I said before, I haven't been to a frat party since I turned 21. And when I was a freshman, they would go from like Tuesday to Sunday sometimes. And then they started more going like Wednesday to Sunday, but yeah. If you're down to party, sure, you could find a party every day of the week, but like, that just like really takes a toll on your body. And don't you like have schoolwork too, you know? Like, I just don't get the people who are like drunk 24/7 in college. Yeah, it's fun, but like what are you paying for then at that point, you know? Is it difficult to live on campus without a bike or a car? ASU's campus specifically, it could be difficult without a bike. You would have to, like, especially depending on what dorm you lived in, but you don't really need a car, especially your freshman year. You do not need a car. Well, if you're living on campus, you don't need a car. Okay, that was a lot of questions. I hope you guys made it to the end. I hope that you stayed entertained, and I hope that I answered a lot of your questions regarding ASU and everything, since this is my last ASU Q&A and like one of my last ASU related videos. This is so crazy. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram so you can participate in all of these Q&As when I do more throughout my time here on YouTube. But alright, forks up guys. I love you. Bye.